So it's time for Mason Movie Monday. And what do you got for us, big guy?
You know what's funny is being the life of Mason, having Mason's life. Sometimes it's difficult to find the time. So anyway, I decided, hey, I've seen plenty of movies. It doesn't have to be a movie in the theater. It could be a movie going to DVD.
So let me get this straight. The third week into it, and you're already slacking on your job.
We advertise that you're coming in to give the review on the latest movie out.
Yeah.
The popular movie that everybody wants to go see. They need to know, should I go or not? And you're reviewing like Cool Hand Luke or something. You're like, it doesn't matter if it's old.
And of all the movies that came out, Daybreakers came out this weekend.
Oh, I know. I'm actually here's what I'm going to do for you guys.
Youth in Revolt came out this weekend.
yeah.
To make it up for you, to make it up to you.
Yeah.
Tonight I'm going to the theater and I'm going to be watching 2, and if I can fit it in, 3 films to review, especially for tomorrow morning, and a special edition I call.
He hasn't got that far yet.
That you call.
You call this special edition.
I call it So Crazy It Had to Be Spilled into Tuesday Mason Movie Review.
So crazy it had to be spilled into Tuesday Mason Movie Review.
Well, there's a couple problems with that. One, it's not going to fit on the billboard.
2, there's hardly any alliteration to that.
And 3, we're not going to pay you to come in for a second day.
I'm still waiting for my checks for all the previous Mondays.
They're in the mail.
Well, according to today, you're not really doing a review. So, I mean, the product that we're paying for, we're not really getting.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got a movie review for us or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
What are you here for again?
Take it away, Land Before Time. Here we go.
I was going to discuss the state of the horror movie, and because I saw Halloween 2 is coming out on DVD tomorrow, and I saw that movie, and when it was in the theaters, and it just, I don't know, I'm a big fan of those series, and I just thought the whole thing was soulless. Like there was nothing but gore, and it was incredibly violent, but there was never any kind of. You never really liked any of the characters. It's like I remember when you watched those movies, you would at least cheer for some of them. And like all I wanted it to do was end.
Wow.
And so like I don't know did I change as I got older? Have I gotten a little less? Or have they always been that way?
But this was
well, we can rule out maturity and growth. So
thank you, Travis.
This was directed by Rob Zombie.
Yeah, and I actually didn't mind the first one. His first remake. I didn't hate it. I didn't like love it or anything, but I didn't mind it too much. But this one was just it was rough.
I think that a lot of things have changed since as horror movies have evolved. You look at the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's virtually no blood in that film, and it scared people to death.
Yeah.
It's all suggested, it's like it's all in camera. It's not what you don't see. And it's funny because a movie like Paranormal Activity, it's kind of a throwback to that.
No blood, no nothing.
And
I mean, it's just
loved it.
it's what you don't see. It's the fear of the unknown.
And it leaves your mind to wonder. You create the monster in your own head.
Well, we've talked about horror movies before, but I'm okay in a horror film once I see the monster. Because then once I see the monster, I can look at it and go,
I could take that.
yeah, either I could take him or I know how to get out of this.
I could run that over with the Ghostbusters car.
I could, or I look at the rest of the people that would be with me and be like, I could outrun that guy.
Yeah.
So that's how. But when you don't see what it is, that's where it really gets me, because I'll be like, how am I supposed to fight something I don't know what it is? Like in Paranormal Activity, like I don't know what to do. Blair Witch Project was the same way. I'm like Leatherface. Like once I saw him in the movie, I'm like, whatever.
And once you realize,
big and dumb and slow.
And once you realize that he's really just a B actor that's never really done anything, how frightening is that?
That does make it a little scarier, yes. But
I mean, imagine if they revealed it was like Kevin Spacey or.
Well, you know who did the opening monologue for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, don't you?
The remake?
No, the original one.
I want to say
where it's, this is based on a true story. It was John Larroquette from Night Court.
Wow.
He was the voiceover guy who did that original intro. Where they show the police and everything. Yeah.
No, that's an old show. That's a throwback.
That is a throwback. But yeah, horror movies have changed over the years, and I think that with a good horror movie, you've either got one of two things. You've either got to root for the villain, and be like, yeah, I hope the villain kills everyone. Or you got to have some sort of connection to the main character where you're like, God, I hope this person survives.
Exactly. You're either cheering for the bad guy or cheering for the person to survive. And I think that movie only appeals to people who cheer for the villain.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why I didn't like it too.
You're not a villain fan?
What?
The wheels are turning. If only you could see it here.
I mean, there's actually fumes coming out of my ears because I'm thinking so hard.
If you listen real hard, you can hear that processor fan kicking on.
But you know what?
All right. Well,
wait, so when it comes to Halloween 2 coming out on DVD,
you
would not buy it?
Oh, hell.
You can
say that.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
say
hell no.
yeah. Okay. So you wouldn't buy it on DVD?
No, but I actually did buy Friday the 13th. I actually enjoyed that remake.
Okay.
So it's not that I'm anti the horror movie. I'm just
Anti-Halloween 2.
Let me ask you this. When Princess and the Frog comes out on DVD,
Yeah.
is that going to be in your queue for Netflix? Is that coming around?
ribbit.
That means yes.
That's a big yes.
That was 2 ribbit though.
I don't understand how Princess and the Frog. But
It fit the time frame. All right.
Uh-huh.
Back off.
all right.
Wait, does that mean if we go with you tonight, we're going to have to watch some crappy movie waiting on ours?
Yeah.
I will provide the entertainment.
Oh, that's assuring.
Wait,
Better
can we
find
watch
a
a crappy
crappy
movie
movie.
instead?
Wait, let's just watch Princess and the Frog.